Hello, hello. Welcome in and welcome back to 1212 Heartbreak and Love Tarot. Thank you so much for stopping in and allowing me to read for you. My name is Angie. We're going to get it started with the 1212 makeshift deck. Give that a shuffle. Heavenly Creator, bless this video and bless the collective and myself with a truthful and resonating message. Thank you, and thank you. Let's get into it. What does the collective need to know at this time regarding love? What is the love message today? General love message. Someone has to tell the truth. Collective. Somebody got to tell the truth. It's coming out. Somebody has to, is what it says. What else? What else? What's the love message? I cry at night, and that's the truth. Somebody got to tell the truth that they miss you and they been up crying at night. Yeah, heavy-hearted. What else? What else? Why is their heart heavy? What's this love message? I'm ready and willing. Yeah, they heart heavy because now this person is ready. That's how that's how I just heard it. I'm ready and willing now. Now they ready. Have we really ended it? Yeah. Afraid that you've truly walked away this time. Somebody in my collective has. That's what I just got. Somebody in my collective has walked away. This person has to do the work. They need to do some self-work, heal, something like that was what I heard. What else? Give me a little bit more. We're going to get some oracle cards. Love message. Backfire. All spell work backfire. Yeah, they call themselves trying to work some type of spell work. Could have been erotic or sex magic. Could have been illusion or cloak magic for somebody pretending to be somebody they not. What else? Let me get one more. It backfired and you walked away. And so, yeah, look, after some time. Yeah, it took some time. It took some time for somebody here to realize that spell work, to realize what was being done to them. The manipulation. Again, I heard cloak and illusion magic. Somebody trying to show up as one thing when they actually were another. What else? And we'll get into the oracle cards. I want to be with you forever. Yeah. See, now they're ready to actually try to do the word. Yeah, get rid of some of this karma from that backfiring spell work was what I heard. Yeah, let's get into these oracle cards and see what's up. 1212 Heartbreak and Love Tarot. Yeah. So the energy that's showing up today, has to come out and tell the truth. I feel like there's a part of somebody's karma as well, because the spell work of the illusion magic, sex or erotic magic, it all backfired. So, they don't have a choice but to tell you the truth, tell themselves the truth. Whatever it is here, they gotta come out with it. They gotta come out with it. Let's get the situations and pull some of those situations, or can find out a little bit more about this situation. Tell the collective what they need to know. What else they need to know regarding this situation. Oh, maybe don't turn the cards upside down. This deck, I don't read in the reverse. About this person, wanting to tell the truth, having to come in here and face reality that someone in my collective really has walked away and ended things after some time, after possibly repeating a cycle with them. Now they want to be ready. Now they want to be begging and crying at night. I'm telling you, sitting up hurt in collective. What is this? Pop up. Yeah, somebody may pop up. A spontaneous visit. Yeah. Unexpected surprise visit. Yeah, now they want to pop up and again show up with little gifts and displays of care and affection, shit like that. Happiness, wholeness, joy, overwhelmed and smiling. Yeah. Now they want to pop up and try to again make you happy, possibly, be able to see if this backfire that we picked up on is real, to see if they really have stirred up the level of karma that they stirred up for themselves. Settlement on the bottom of the deck, agreement and compromise, because they refused to compromise or do the right thing when they had opportunity and they didn't realize what they was messing with. Yeah, so now They running around like a clown. I'm telling you, staying up at night, crying, embarrassed. Look, embarrassed, feeling threatened. Knows that this is over for somebody. They are so scared that, you know, it's truly done. Now that they are going through, you know, possibly a dark night of the soul. Oh my goodness, a phoenix rising. Somebody, it was a complete death of the ego, their divine masculine. Yeah, now that they are being forced for somebody, led for somebody else, guided, you know, into what I'm hearing is, you know, a required change, you know, it's required for somebody's person with that divine masculine energy. It's past time is what I'm hearing to come out of all of that energy. You weren't the first one, you know, but you were the last. Yeah, look, interlude. Yeah, no more. And it came out in the reverse. Pause, time effect. I'm telling you, all that shit came to a stop the minute that they came with this karmic and manipulative energy towards you. They didn't know what they was messing with. Look. Yeah, that divine feminine, that divine masculine energy, they didn't realize they were dealing with a divine being, a child of the divine, the universe, spirit, you know, whatever resonates. But definitely some high vibrational beings and creatures, definitely high love and high frequency energy that you put out. They could feel all that and see all that, but they didn't realize, you know, what kind of karma came with crossing a child of the divine. Yeah. And what kind of you know, trigger at the same time? We got intervention and plugged. Intervention, rescue, others involved. You know, what type of awakening that they may be led to, because see, this is somebody for somebody's person, 1212 Heartbreak and Love Tarot, that has been in their same frame of mind and believed, you know, I believed in their BS. I'm telling you, the mess that they created, they believed in that. Whatever this is, this look, plug, tuned in, internet, connected, whatever that is, that, you know, made them feel powerful. And it was out of, for somebody, some dark energy. Yeah, they have been like that for a long time for somebody's person. I heard that you were not the first one, you know, to necessarily walk away or experience these you know, this person come from behind the cloak, you know, or to even experience that backfire possibly. But the level of karma, the way that they are being forced to look in the mirror, that shadow work, if you will, man, this person can't take it. They cannot take it. It is so difficult for them. It says they cry at night. I got deep and heavy hearted. I really did. They sick. They sick now that they having to face what it is that they did to the collective. They are sick. Let me get some of these confessions and then we will get into the tarot. 1212 Heartbreak and Love Tarot. These dark confessions. I looked at this deck earlier. This is the perfect time to pull some. Let's see what this person has to say. Yeah, now what truths it is they gotta come out with and tell you, collective. Now that they realize they can't run no more. They can't hide no more behind the masks. Again, behind the illusions, the cloaks, you know, being good and bad. You know, again, what's one-sided, you know, just karmic and toxic energy. Now this person can't hide in that anymore. Look, it's too late. I moved on and do not wish to reconnect. Yeah, because somebody in my collective has really let this go. You saw who you were dealing with for the last time and refused, you know, to repeat a cycle with this person. The level of healing could be mental. It could be emotional. For somebody's person here, what does this person want to confess? This truth that someone has to tell the collective. What is the truth here? These confessions. I am seeing someone, but I'm not ready for you to know about them yet. See, lying. This is why the collective walked away. See, you already know. Somebody in my collective, you found out, and they don't know that you know. Yeah, that they're seeing somebody. They think it's a secret. Ooh. Ooh, the nerve. Yeah, they think it's a secret. Let me find somewhere to put this. Yeah, seeing somebody thinking they keeping something from you, and still so damn silly. Ain't even realize that you done picked up on it and packed up and you gone. Yeah. What else? I knew I was losing you, but I didn't do anything to fight for you. Yeah. See what I'm saying? They know you know. Somebody in my collective, they know you know that they have been up to no good, lying, sleeping with their damn phone under the pillow, you know, putting their phone face down when they leave the room, like, and at the same time lying and using very manipulative tactics, whether it be love, sex, and just their words to keep you under some type of mist of just them being manipulative for somebody, them using you for somebody else. I cannot listen to your voice. It affects my soul. See what I'm saying? You affect this person's soul. That's the difference in the transformation. That's the difference in the karma. That's the difference in you walking away versus everybody else. 12-12, heartbreak and love tarot. Yeah, they can feel this shit in their soul. That's why that karma's so heavy for somebody. That's why I got that it was dark times, heavy hearts, crying. I'm telling you, snotting. I got a favorite reader that say crying themselves into a sinus infection. Baby. Yeah, this person can't take it. This person can't take it. They can't take what they dished out. Yeah, and it's sick. Oh my goodness, sick in sorrow and sadness and shit because you finally chose you, or you finally saw through again the cloak they had on. Somebody's person real deal was putting on a whole illusion, whole illusion magic. Somebody completely different than what they appeared to be to you. Physically, emotionally, oh hell, with their money. Maybe with their past lives as far as children and families and wives, and somebody lied so bad to the collective. Ain't had no choice but to go cold turkey. Yeah, look, the emperor in the reverse. That's who it was. Yeah, somebody that's actually full of shit. Immature, don't got their shit together at all. Aries energy coming off the emperor in the reverse. Yeah, had not gone through what was this, life. I'm telling you, something to affect and shake up this person's life. I feel like you, yeah, you definitely are a life lesson of this person. Yeah, the person that's here, they'll never forget you. They can't. They'll never forget you. They already don't want to live without you. Somebody here, they want to beg and cry and try to see can they get you back, pop up and show up with all kind of little gifts and texting and calling. I'm telling you, sad without you. Don't want to lose you, but they did it. Look, 3 of Swords, they did it. That's what I heard. They did it, wanting to flirt and talk to other people and again, put you on the back burner or not commit. Pretend to be somebody they were not as well. 3 of Swords coming out. Yeah. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius coming off the 3 of Swords. Let me put the tarot cards up here. Yeah, wanted to pretend, man, and left all of this destruction and really tried to keep you for somebody in what was third parties, and just now they running around with the heart. Their heart is broken. It's shattered. 1,000 pieces. They don't know what to do. I'm telling you, they crying, snotting. I know I keep saying that, but I'm telling you, think about somebody that just don't cry at their eyes when people see them, honey. They know they ain't okay. Their family and friends know they ain't okay. 9 of Pentacles in the they know they ain't okay. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They know they not all right. This person don't look all right. They ain't keeping themselves up the same. I'm telling you, they hygienes don't went down, or they money, something like that. You walking away from this person could be that decrease in money too, where they was trying to pretend like they had some shit they didn't have. I'm telling you, that illusion magic. But you ending this, the World card exposed all of that. Exposed the bush, the BS lies. 12-12, heartbreak and love tarot. You ending things, coming to terms with what it was, choosing you. Yeah, expose this person's sneaky ass, lying ass ways. Yeah, you might have told the person whatever it was, third party. This might have been a whole big blow up. That turned out exposing this third party, exposing this liar. Excuse me, the person on your mind. Yeah, that has to tell the truth here. Yeah, that couldn't make a decision before, two of swords. Yeah, or that wouldn't. That could make a decision before. They pride in their ego had them stuck. Man, this person wish this person been down on their knees. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This person has been down on their knees praying and asking God, the universe, begging. I'm telling you, that crown is heavy. I'm telling you. If I didn't see all the BS they put you through, I would feel bad for them, collective. I would. Because I'm an empath. But a lot, again, all of this, especially for that, all the spell work backfire, this is all them. This is not you. It's all them. You did nothing wrong here. You tried to love this person. Use your nurturing and healing energy to help this person. They couldn't. You didn't get the results because this person was incapable, somebody's person, because of that lack of change, transformation, ending them old ways and coming into that divine masculine or feminine energy. The Knight of Swords, that's not going to stop them from wanting to reach out or talk. They may be hesitant because they know that what they did was wrong. This is all their fault. Look, are we really ending it? Is it really over? That come out in the 12-12. They know that for somebody's person, it's just a matter of time. They're actually, just kind of dragging their feet with reality. I'm getting it where my collective has made it clear that you're no longer interested. Someone here, you could already be involved in something else, and this person just refuses to let go. And it's heavily because of the type of karma that they are experiencing and what they having to go through to, again, raise their vibration and come out of this this emperor in the reverse energy. This lying, cheating, scheming ass, no good. I'm telling you, cloaked up, pretending to have something they didn't have. Just a freak. Oh, just a fake all the way around. Yeah, they ran into the wrong, not the wrong in a bad way, but just the wrong divine child to play all of these messed up ass games with. They didn't know. They thought they knew. With the Emperor in the reverse, they thought they knew. Based on past experiences. Again, you're not the first person that this Emperor in the reverse has pulled them stunts with. Being non-committal, but yet portraying this deep interest in having somebody pretty much breadcrumbing you, dragging you along, gaslighting you, things like that. 1808 on the timer. Yeah, it's whew, they thought it was a game. They thought it would last forever. One of these players, that's a player. You know what I mean? They did. And messed around and run into you, and now they can't even hear your voice because it affects their soul. They can't even sleep at night because of the crying and the praying and the begging for somebody. The thoughts that keep replaying through their head. What is it? Shoulda, woulda, couldas. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's about to take this person out for somebody's person. But it's all a part of their karma to hear your voice in their head, maybe see or hear music or music lyrics that you two used to listen to, or something again that is a melody or a sound that reminds them of you. 1900 on the time, as I said that. Let's get some confessions from this person. Yeah. And we will close this out. Again, appreciative. Thank you guys for allowing me to read for you. If you have enjoyed this message, you know what to do. Hit the like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what resonates for you, if it touches base or not. I am available for personal readings. Hit me up. Check the description of the channel for email information. Hit me up and we can go forward from there. Reference a personal reading. I was led to do the heart's hidden secrets over this person. Let's do it because I'm gonna follow spirit, right? To expose what's actually hidden in this person's heart at this time. Because again, I'm telling you, man, they sick. Someone's person has not had the opportunity to tell the collective because the collective done went cold turkey. Ain't talking to them, won't you know you're completely finished. So that person who again has this urge to admit their guilt and admit their wrongs and really need to talk again has to tell the truth, but isn't able to because you have them blocked or they won't open up or let's talk about it, because they reaching out to you. Someone in my collective, you getting pokes, you getting little taps or memes or something via social media and you ignoring it all because you're done, but you're not angry anymore, or you're not. So it's really this question of authenticity. Has this person really changed? Does the person, your ex, do they really know how they messed up? Let's find out. What is in this person's heart that the collective needs to see and know? What is hidden in this person's heart that the collective needs to see and know? Elusive, dishonesty, deception, and trickery. Well, I tell you what, that was their whole heart. Being a liar. I'm telling you, that darkness, man, that was their whole heart. But look, they trained. Somebody's person is trained. Releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away. As a result of you, again, releasing them, moving on, walking away. They not having a choice but to confront, what's truly in their heart. Yeah, that was really them. That's how I'm hearing it. What else? Let me get one more. That was really them, collective. The person you realized that they were. But again, I can't make it up. Beginnings. Try again. New direction and start over. There is someone. Get your personal read, collector. 1212 Heartbreak and Love Tarot. That is on another level of awareness because they're being forced into it by the universe due to these series of events. Depth, awareness, importance, and value. They learning important and valuable lessons. I'm telling you, being moved and raised into what is their divine masculine or their divine feminine energy. That entity, that person is going to be able to display these open heart tendencies. They weren't before. Empathetic, they listening now. They're receptive. They want to know. They can feel everything. I'm telling you, your voice, hearing old messages, they can feel all that. So I'm telling you, they can feel more than they ever felt before, and it has to do with this new level of depth, awareness, this change that is being forced because of their actions. So it is definitely divinely orchestrated. Absolutely. They learned the lesson and being forced into growing up, going through their spiritual awareness, emotional awareness, things like that. Collective, someone here, you learn something too. More how to love yourself more, boundaries and respect, something like that. Now, I am going to get confessions from this person. 1212 Heartbreak and Love Tarot. I feel like we needed to see that. I feel like you needed to see that. I was led to that. And again, I'm going to be obedient. For somebody that there is that genuine and authentic change happening in your person's life, in your person's heart, in their mind, their way of thinking, the way they love, connect, intimacy, whether you are involved with them or not in the future, whether you're willing to take them back or not, they are still being forced to change. They don't have a choice. 1212 Heartbreak and Love Tarot. Let's see what this energy wants and needs to say to the collective. What does this person want and need to say to the collective to close this out? Thank you again for allowing me to read for you guys. What does this person want and need to say to the collective? First card flip. We are forever soul and heart connected. Yeah. A soulmate, karmic soulmate, twin flame, karmic twin flame, something like that. Definitely. You don't have this type of profound change, possibly twin flames, because that's what they do. Come into each other's lives to help you know, build and move into a higher and better version of yourself. So this could definitely be your twin flame. But now the person on your mind, they know that. They can see that. They can feel that. What else? Your beautiful soul is what I crave most. See what I mean? They can feel that soul connection. Now they are aware of it. 2500 on the timer when I say that. Because of this depth change. This awareness and perspective change. Yeah. Let me get one more. One more. I know one day we will find our way back to each other. Yeah. So as I said, somebody's person, because of that deep and moving soul change, you know, because of actually doing the soul and shadow work, that's how I'm hearing it. You know, you will be able to find your way back to each other. But again, the displaying that empathy and reception to feelings, all of that, that's going to be, you know, that new version of that person. Yeah. Yeah. I know one day we will find our way back to each other. That is what I have for you. Again, you know what to do. Until we meet in the next one. Thank you. Bye.